Welcome back everyone, I am the Depressed Eeyore and this is Darkest Dungeon. So, we need to only pray. I don't think we have any extra slots for prayers, unfortunately. We don't. Alright, so let's get ourselves a team together. So we're going to take Clown Piece. Let's get Clown Piece up to date. And while we're at it, she's going to get Festering Vapors to level 1, or level 2 rather. Definitely get Protect Me. And then the rest of it can be... Is Flash Powder really worth it? I'm willing to say yes. And we'll also give her the heal. Unfortunately, this means she doesn't really have much for normal attacks, but I don't really use her for normal attacks. Alright, let's see who we're going to make for our team. You, definitely. Oh, I need to make names, don't I? Be right back. Sorry about that. Alright, say hello to Sarah and Rumia. We will take Rumia. Yeah, that's fine. Momiji. And for our back row, we will take Nidori. Everyone geared up. Looks like it. I'm gonna give this to you, actually. And you can have... the book. There you go. Alright, so before we go, we just need to get some upgrades set up. We want aim shot, patch up. I'm pretty big fan of the buckshot, and then sidearm. I mean, the other option, of course, is get the mark ability, which can be helpful, but we're not going to take it this time. And anything else we want? Oh, Rumia, you have Pick to the Face, Flash of Daggers, and Thrown Dagger. So we'll drop Shadow Fade for now, Flash of Daggers. Drop Toxin Trickery and get Thrown Dagger. Alright. That should be good for that. And then for Momiji, Wicked Hack is good. We want Battle Yop. Wicked Hack if it bleeds, and Breakthrough. So I'll talk a little bit about the abilities. So Breakthrough is can be used in any row, pushes you forward one space. It's pretty much the front 3 rows. Does about 50% damage, and it's pretty good for an AoE, but it does debuff her quite a bit. And those debuffs can be pretty nasty if you do these moves back to back. If it bleeds, it just attacks the middle and it's a pretty strong hit and does bleed. Battle Barbaric Yop does no damage, but has high stun chance and can stun both the front rows. And Wicked Hack is just a normal attack. As for Rumia stuff, Flash of Daggers can hit the middle too. Does pretty good damage, has a decent crit. Can also debuff Bleed Resist. Pick to the Face is just a standard normal attack. Thrown Dagger is mostly a normal attack, but it can hit the back row instead of the front row. Has higher crit chance than the Pick, and does extra damage against Mark and can buff AC. And then Poison Dart is just a ranged attack that does very little damage but does blight. So pretty good stuff there. Besides that, For Nidori, there's not much to say. Buckshot hits the front 2 rows and can knock back. Aim shot, of course, we've seen plenty of times, and sidearm hits random targets and then patch up. To be honest, I kind of want to do call the shot, but call the shot doesn't hit the front row. Alright, and then who else we're taking? Obviously taking Clown Piece, which there's not really much to say. Debuffs, healing, blight, guard. And yeah, that should be it. We need to get you guys geared up. Alright, I think everyone's good to go. Rumi is the only one that's not fully upgraded, but that's obvious for obvious reasons. Yeah, we should be good. Alright, let's go ahead and jump right into this. And we're gonna go to the ruins again. I'm kind of tempted to go and try to fight the Prophet, but this group isn't exactly built for the Prophet. Definitely not. I would probably prefer some healing instead. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just jump into this. Solar Crown's pretty useful. We should do alright. Alright, so we do get to start with a shovel, thanks to the Grave Robber. Besides that, medicinal herbs, a couple of keys, a whole lot of torches. That should be good enough. Alright, let's embark.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Alright, we need to go this way because of the room with the battle in it. Good disarm. Just these guys, huh? Alright, let's see if I can handle this with Flash of Daggers. Not quite. Alright, breakthrough.
Back to the pit. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
It's trapped, and you're blighted. That's fine. Alright, fancy torch.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Alright, more scouting. Awesome. Alright. Everything's pointing to the right. We do have someone that does have the Bloodthirst ring, so I actually didn't need to bring that much food. But I always forget about it.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
I can do 4 to 7 damage.
Another one falls.
Killed one. Light, I'll kill you. Pick the face.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Now, one mistake I made was I brought the stunning satchel, but I didn't actually equip Rumia with any stun skills. So that's my bad. But that's okay. Alright, more scouting. Ooh, a treasure room. Definitely want that. Surprised? Perfect. Alright, we want flash of daggers. 4 to 8, 3 to 7. That's not going to be enough.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Alright. 5 to 11, or go 4 to 9. Or go for the double hit. That actually worked out pretty well. Nice dodge.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Sheesh. Could be better.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Indeed. Alright, we do have a holy water. Alright, I'm gonna use you. Actually, yeah, we'll use you. Didn't do anything else. Okay, that's fine. Alright, they're surprised. Let's see if we can make this work. Alright. Not much we can do about the offensive stuff, but buy ourselves some time at least. So, tell you what, we'll just, hit you with that. You a guard. And let's start healing. Alright, I'll keep you guys out of trouble. Alright, that should stabilize you a little bit.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Alright, I'm not gonna mess with the Curio. We're just gonna keep going.
The light, the promise of safety. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
As much as I would love to keep that witch's file. Let's check, we'll get rid of the medicinal herbs, that's fine. So there you go, 15,000 gold right there. Oh, and this. Awesome work on the disarming.
In Radiance, may
I should
we
have taken a few
find
steps forward.
victory.
That was a waste of some torchlight. Almost. Alright, we're gonna get hit with a bunch of arrows. God, that hurts. Alright, back to healing. Every time I throw a dagger, by the way, my accuracy goes up. God, that's a lot of damage. Okay, healed 5.
A
Dead.
death by inches.
Oh, that's right. Sure, her blight actually does more damage now. Okay, we need to drop something. And it's going to end up being the gold. Scouting? Final room is up there. Okay. So as long as we don't get ourselves killed, we should be okay.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Anything here worth taking? Maybe.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Nice crit. Nice
Decimated.
crits. I might as well just heal. Alright, you're back to nearly full. Keep the buffs going. No one has stress. That's crazy.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Alright, now we have stress. And we'll eat some food. Delicious fuds. Alright. This is the last room. We're gonna set up camp. This bastard needs to die. Alright, that's one down. Wow. That 10% crit. We're gonna go ahead and stun them. So yeah, my blight actually does 2 damage now. Clown pieces rather. Alright, Alright, you're dead.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Alright. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna rest here.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Alright, and we'll get ourselves a trinket. Down only 1 stress. Alright, sharpened spear. Musket. And just in case. Alright, let's rest. Alright,
The
we're
way
good.
is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Oh wow, Ruins Adventure. Sweet. Alright, and we're actually gonna go and do a little bit more exploring before we call it. As you can see, our party is completely okay with this adventure.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
We might. We'll just do this. Use all the
The match
torches.
is struck. A blazing star is born.
Because we're almost done anyway. Okay, that's just showing that again. We already know about it. Books, we don't care. Pack, we do care. Just a map we don't care about. And whatever this is. Okay. That is everybody. Or everything, rather.
Room by room, hall by hall, we reclaim what is ours.
We need nearly 30,000 gold from that, along with all these curios, which is great. Clown piece is level 3. Alright, let's return to town.
Competition fosters skill and confidence.
Alright, the keenest eye and steadiest hand will prevail during this week's tournament. The winner will claim the coveted Caretaker's Cup. Arbalist and Musketeers that are idle will gain 1 resolve level. I don't want them to gain their level. Okay, Kaneko has been inspired with holy worship and wishes to remain in prayer, so she's still out of commission. And the rest of it seems pretty straightforward. Alright, cool. Alright, let's, what do we have in here? We can get another Plague Doctor, which I definitely want. Plus 20% chance of scouting chance in the cove. It's not too shabby. We might grab her as well while we're at it.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Okay, with all that taken care of, there's not much we can upgrade, unfortunately. Yeah, not with the limited stock that we have. What we can do is fix some penalties and all that good stuff. Alright, you're fine. I'll probably be taking you 3 at the very least. Clown piece, let's go ahead and get rid of your slow reflexes. The Caretaker is still in the freaking bar. Ruins Adventure, Last Gasp, don't need any of that. Slow draw kinda sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Plus 1% crit. Maybe I'll just make you into a scouting character, because you have some really good scouting abilities. Why not? Let's do that. Oh, wrong person. Let's get you, we'll do Ruins Explorer first. Alright. As for where to next, that's a Crusader item, Focus Ring, Man at Arms, plus 8 dodge but minus 1/3 of healing, but it gives us All Saints Day, which is not too shabby. Bag of Marbles, Antiquarian only, plus 5 dodge. That's actually not too shabby. Maybe we'll go to the Warrens. But for right now, I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm The Depressed Dealer, and this was Darkest Dungeon. See you guys later.